Well, hello everybody. What a difference a day makes. Look at that behind me. You couldn't see 100 feet here last night, and now you can see every direction. And so Dad and I are here at Newfound Gap, and this is day number, let me do the math now, 32. Day number 32 of our Appalachian Trail through hike. And my sister-in-law, where's she at? Where'd you go? She picked us up with my niece. Just so happened they were in Gatlinburg today, so they grabbed us at the hotel and brought us up here. So man, this place is hopping today. So Dad and I are going to hike 3 miles up to Icewater. I think it's Icewater Spring Shelter, and we'll stay the night there. And then we're doing a little over 12 tomorrow, and then a little over 14 the next day to get down to Davenport Gap. So we ended up doing the Smokies in 6 instead of 5. So we tried, but man, it beat us up. But what a beautiful day. And we'll show you some views and stuff as we go today. But so thankful for my sister-in-law, and there's my niece. I'm so thankful for her. She don't want to be on film. You got anything to say this morning?
No, just thank God for Becky and Rudy bringing us up here.
Yeah, getting us.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Yeah.
So we did eat an 18-inch pizza last night together, so we're starting to get that hiker hunger down. So anyway, well, we'll show you some more down trail, and thanks for joining along with us. Folks, I can't get over how much different it is today. It's like another world. So just got beautiful views like this. I'll try to show you some more, but man, what a gorgeous day. The trail's in good condition. I don't know how it'll be once we get up past this section hiker. There's a parking lot below this and tons of people hike it, so that may be why it's in better shape, but I'll be interested to see what it's like when we get up where the storm has affected it and people haven't been. But man, it's beautiful, beautiful day. You know, they say never quit on a bad day. And it's true, your emotions get so beaten around, but you know, mental toughness is the most important part. So, and here comes one of the toughest guys I know, up behind me. I'm proud of my dad. He's done well. So anyway, we'll show you some more down trail. Everybody, I'm almost to the shelter today, but I don't know if you can see this, but it's just a beautiful forest. I know May the 4th was a couple days ago and everybody was doing their Star Wars memes, but this reminds me, my kid Aaron and Luke could be able to straighten me out, and probably even Hannah, but this reminds me of the planet that I think it was Ewoks was on. As I walk through here, looks just like it. So, and boy, I sure wish my kids were here with me. You know, the hardest part about being out here is being away from your family. But being with my dad has just been such a cool thing. I can't tell you how many people I've run into who, when I tell them I'm hiking with my father, they'll say, well, for instance, I ran into a young boy and a girl that were hiking together, and I told them I was hiking with my dad, and both of them said, man, I wish my dad would do that. So, such an honor, but just wanted to show you this part of the trail. All right, everybody, we're at, I think it's Icewater Spring Shelter. tonight. There's quite a few hikers here. It's a pretty nice shelter. It's got a fireplace in it, but most of the ones in the Smokies do. There's a couple hammockers and I guess Dad and I and one other person. Well, it's a father and daughter. They're tenting in a tent, and then Dad and I have our tents up. So I've only seen 3 of those, but everybody else is staying in shelters. Quite a few. The shelter looks pretty full. The water's not too far away. It's got a privy, which is nice. Not everyone has that, and bear cables. So it's only 3 miles above Newfound Gap, so we only had 3 miles today. But boy, because Dad and I stayed in Gatlinburg at a hotel last night, we stayed there. So we walked 12.3 yesterday, and just were soaked. Everything we had was wet, so we stayed there, got dried out, and ate. And man, we felt like we had rockets on today. We came up, I think the ascent was like 1,141 feet, and we came up and had no problem on the climb. So it was a good day. Got set up, ready to go for tomorrow. So we're gonna have 2 more days in the Smokies, and we'll be out. It'll be I think 12.6 tomorrow, and then maybe 14.6 the day after. And that'll put us at Davenport Gap Shelter, which technically Sunday we'll walk out, but it's like 2 miles. But anyway, so basically through the Smokies in 6 days, which was a goal for us that we wanted to do. And but we're doing good tonight. So thankful to be out here and be together and meeting people constantly, which is nice. And it's going to get cold tonight. I think it's going to get down to like 34. So, but I have a 15-degree bag, and I think Dad's got a 20. His may be a 15, but we stay pretty warm. So, anyway, had a good day. Thank you for watching, and hope you all have a good evening wherever you are tonight. Have a good night. Hey, good morning, everybody. We are staying at Icewater Spring Shelter. That's where we stayed last night. It's called Icewater Spring Shelter because it has a water source right here that's really cold. So, man, that was really fast. I'm sorry. Let me go slower. Right there's the water. It comes out of a pipe. So we watered up here today. We got to go about 12.6 miles today to Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. It's like, what'd I tell you, 20, a little over, 2,500 feet of elevation gain, maybe over 12 miles. So not as bad as it's been, but that'll put us then about 14.5 miles from Davenport Gap, which puts us out of the Smokies. And Dad and I both will be glad to be out of the Smokies. Not because anything against the Smokies. It's just that the weather's been bad. It's foggy, cold, and this is May 6th. Is that what we said, or 7th? May 7th. But we're at 6,000 feet, so that's just to be expected. But, I'm a lowlander. I'm not used to this. But we did okay. I slept, like you sleep out here at night. Just not so great. But, again, nobody sleeps good. So I imagine Dad probably had about the same kind of experience. Slept right in front of the shelter. Had a magnificent view. If you ever come to Newfound Gap, it's a 3-mile hike up to Icewater Spring Shelter, and it has a really good view. If it's not foggy, if it's a sunny day, you could.
About 2 hours.
Yeah, it lasts about 2 hours. We probably got about 8 hours actually, but it was because it was beautiful yesterday when we hiked up. But man, it's like another world. But today is supposed to become sunny. Later on, they said, but only going to be about 46 as a high. But hiking, that's not bad temperature to hike in. So we're going to give it a shot and see how we do today. And hope you're having a good day at home with your family and whoever you're with. And we're just thankful that you'll watch along with us. So have a good day. We'll see you a little bit later. All right, everyone. So Dad and I are walking a little side trail, Charlie's Bunion. You would have a beautiful view. This is a drop-off. And we have had, how many days? 4 days in the Smokies. And or 4 days of Smokies. I'm so confused. 4 days in the Smokies. And folks, we've only had sunshine yesterday. It's crazy. So one of us isn't living right. They're sending to camp somewhere. So I think it's Dad. I don't believe it's me. Look at him standing there eating cookies. Look at him. So anyway, we took this side trail. That's his breakfast. We took a side trail back in here, but look at these rocks. Isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. It's a little narrow path. The sign says to watch your children closely. So I assume it must be a pretty treacherous area back in here. But I believe, and I'm sorry folks, I don't know more, but I believe this big rock here in front of me is Charlie's Bunion, I think. Again, I apologize, but either that is or that is, one of the two. But those are the rocks that you see back in here. But man, if the sun were shining, I think the view from here would just have to be outstanding. And maybe when I do the video, we'll try to Google what it should look like. But that's what we're seeing. Look at that. And so anyway, this is kind of what it's looking like today. But boy, I wish I could. Let me try to back out, give you a better view here. I won't let me do it, but it's pretty in its own ghostly way today. But that's the way out of here. So anyhow, just wanted to show you a little bit of Charlie's Bunion. Well, folks, this is the first view that we've had all day long. Yeah, truly, other than yesterday, we've not had any views, man. Been foggy. It's everything. You can hear the wind. I don't know if you can see or not, but right down that tree, that's snow. It's been snow. It's been snowing today. So anyway, here we are. We're about halfway through our day. We've done really well today. So trail's been good. Met a ridge runner named Amelia. She through hiked the trail with her dad in 2018. So that was kind of cool. Talked to her for a little bit. So, but it's crazy. It looks beautiful out here now. But 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, it looked like another world. So anyway, beautiful views. I hope you can see that at home. I wanted to show you folks these rocks here, and the trail maintenance people have cut out the trail through the rock, but boy, look at this. Huh? Beautiful. It's a pretty trail coming out of the woods there. And you come out and see that. Boy, it's so nice having views. It really does incentivize your hike. So anyway, here comes Dad out of the woods. So very pretty now. All right, everybody, here's more of a view, but I wanted to show you something that I've just started to notice in the last mile or so. Look at the ice on the trees. It is cold on the mountain today. But what a view. I wish I could show you. I probably can see 60 to 80 miles out through that valley. So, and I'm not sure what I'm facing. I'd tell you if I knew, but just cold up here today, but man, what a view.